Tomatoes, mandarins, gold kiwi fruit, red pears, me apple, M-I, feijoa, watermelon. Tomatoes, you may be surprised to learn that these small red balls of juice have a lot of health benefits. I mean, you should know that these health benefits, I mean, all fruits do, and yes, that is a fruit. They come in many sizes, many types. I've got a simple cherry tomato right here, we've got a few here. They're a nice red color. Let's try one first before we get into all the health benefits of it. It's pretty good. It's got a sweetness, a zestiness. I mean, I'm explaining to you what a tomato tastes like, and I'm sure you already know that. What you actually want to know is what actually are the health benefits of a tomato. Let's look at some of the vitamins that tomatoes have in them. So the 4 main vitamins you'll find in tomatoes are vitamin C, potassium, vitamin K1, and folate. Now folate, K1, and potassium have their own health benefits. So folate is for cell regeneration, K1 helps with blood clotting, and potassium is good for blood pressure and of course cramps. But the main one we want to look at is vitamin C. Vitamin C is often overlooked because it's a really well-known and seemingly simple vitamin, but it's one that essentially provides for the entire body. Vitamin C is vital in production of collagen. Collagen is vital in repairing the circulatory system, which of course is your blood flow all around the body, and that's what helps with skin health, hair health, nail health, everything health, because it's all the blood that moves around your body. And you get all of that just in a tomato. Tomatoes actually are a good source of vitamin C. In fact, all fruit is really, but we're going to focus on tomatoes right now. So let's look at some of the main health benefits of tomatoes because of the vitamins that are inside them. Now, due to all the vitamins that are very helpful with blood flow properties, tomatoes are major for heart health, and they're also major for cancer prevention, and of course skin health, like we already talked about with the collagen. So the production of collagen is what makes the skin healthy. Heart health, due to all the blood flow properties this has. Actually, an interesting part about tomatoes, which you can see with other fruits and vegetables. If I just chop this in half here. This one not so much, but usually the bigger tomatoes have 4 sections, and it kind of looks like the cross section of a heart. You can see that there. And people say that fruits and vegetables actually look towards what they're good for. For example, carrots are supposed to look like an eyeball when you cut it open, and they're supposed to be good for your eyes. So that's for your heart right there. Now, another major factor about these tomatoes is the high levels of antioxidants, which is what essentially is anti-cancer. That's the sort of things that fight cancer cells. And these have a lot of that in there as well. So that's about all there is on tomatoes. Just a nice simple video, just showing you a few of the vitamins and health benefits of tomatoes. It's supposed to be fruit I'm doing here. Is tomato a fruit or a vegetable? It's most definitely a fruit. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is it a fruit or a vegetable? You really should be saying it's a fruit unless you're a vegetable. So that's what we'll leave there on that one. Mandarins. Mandarins contain high levels of vitamins A, B, and very high levels of vitamin C, as with most orange sort of fruits and vegetables. That's how it is. Vitamin C is a major factor in your body, improving blood flow, improving skin health, and helping off fight things like colds and, you know, that sort of basic stuff like that. Let's get straight into trying it. I've always liked mandarins. Kind of prefer them to oranges, and they do basically the same sort of stuff. It's got a nice sort of smell to it. Not too hard to peel. Interesting smell actually. It kind of tastes like orange petrol. That's what the smell is. You can see there. Yep, good flavour, as you would expect. Now, mandarins, an odd one, because we were talking about vitamin C and you should expect that. Mandarins are actually good for bone health because they've got high levels of calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which all support building healthy bones and building a strong body. And that's actually pretty interesting because you would just expect, you know, your basic vitamin C's and stuff, and this just goes that step further and does all that for you as well. Another added benefit of mandarins is they actually flush out toxins from your body, and they also help regulate blood sugar, which is interesting. So this is a sort of tasty, sort of sweet treat you can eat if you don't want to go overboard with that sort of stuff. That's your basic health benefits of mandarin. One thing that's not really a health benefit, which you might find interesting, is you'll find if you peel the skin away, then you get this coarse sort of effect with the mandarin piece, which is what you find at high-end restaurants usually do this sort of thing if they're serving a mandarin dish. So that's pretty cool. This right here is a kiwi fruit, and it's not your normal kiwi fruit. This is a gold kiwi fruit, double the size of a green one and gold inside. Let me show you. Let's chop it in half. There. That's gold kiwi fruit right there. It smells sweeter than the green one. And if I'm correct, I think it tastes less sour. Let's try some. Yeah. Sweeter and less sour than a green one. And a nice gold color too. I don't know if these are unique to New Zealand. I'm not sure. I have to check on that. But we're here to talk about the health benefits of it. So the first health benefit of pretty much all fruit, vitamin C. This one's got a nice gold color to it, so it does have a good amount of vitamin C in it. Vitamin C, important for your whole body's function realistically. And a major function of that is of course the production of collagen, helping in healthy skin, healthy hair, healthy blood flow. So vitamin C, a main one. High in antioxidants. So antioxidants is for killing off diseases in your body, fighting off things like cancer, and it tastes good too, so always good to have that in fruit. High source of dietary fiber in these kiwi fruits, but I think you get more fiber if you actually eat the skin as well. Not too bad actually. A source of pectin. So pectin is usually what you would know for, you got some right here, it's mandarin down here, the white part of the skin here, or the seeds, and it's what you use to make things like jam and stuff. It sets the jam and all that. But pectin is actually really helpful and useful for your gut bacteria. It helps your gut bacteria. Your gut bacteria likes to eat that. So that is a good thing to have in that. Good source of potassium. That's good for avoiding things like muscle cramps and having all around better muscle function. And of course, like all fruits again, high in folate, which is an essential nutrient for cellular growth. So having things like these sort of fruits in your diet is all around good for promoting a healthy body overall and just being healthy, realistically. But yeah, gold kiwi fruit is a good one. Let me know in the comments if you've had gold or if you prefer the green over the gold. I definitely prefer the gold. It's a nice big size, it's a good amount of fruit, it tastes good. Let me know if you can even get gold where you are. That'd be interesting to see. Pear in this video, that's a pear. On the back side of this pear though, there's a nice sort of red color to it, but that's still a green pear. Over here, we got red pears. Let's have a look at this one actually. It's a red pear. Red pears are different to green pears because essentially the color of fruit tells you about different minerals and vitamins that they actually have inside them. Red pear contains calcium, magnesium, copper, and phosphorus. All of those for building strong bones. It's a high source of vitamin A, which is good for hair, skin, and nails. But let's taste this before we look at the other benefits. I don't think I've even had this before. I must have. Hard to cut through. There you go. Has the same sort of look as white pear inside. I mean, it's basically the same thing, just a different color skin on the outside. It's got a good flavor to it. It's slightly firmer like apple rather than pear. Maybe it needs a bit more ripening, but it does taste pretty good. Red pear, of course, high in vitamin C, which is useful in aiding in the production of collagen, which collagen is important for skin health. So having healthy skin, so not dry skin, and also that's going to do things like reduce wrinkles and stuff like that as well, or just meeting vitamin C, which of course all fruits are high in vitamin C, and red pear's got a good amount of that too. So that is pretty good. And tasting it now, I think I prefer it to the green pear, but let me know which one you think is better, if you've tried both of them, or if you haven't tried both of them, which one do you think would be better? There are over 7,000 types of these worldwide. What is that? That is an apple. 7,000 different types of apples. I think I've barely tried 5 or 10 of them. Maybe we should try some more apples. I've got this type of apple. This is called a me apple, M-I. I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks good. It's got a nice bright red color. This one's a bit more pink. So what do these contain? Vitamin C, copper, potassium, and vitamin K. Is that it? That's not it. It also has vitamin E, B1, and B6. So those are the basic vitamins that the apples have. I'm not going to go into detail on what those are exactly because I've done that a little bit in the previous videos. You can go check those ones out. So we're going to talk about different aspects of an apple. Now, one aspect of an apple that I know people talk about, people say this is a major one in weight loss. Now, it's because it's high fiber. When you eat one apple, it fills you up more. And of course, being low calorie, high fiber, it means you're filled up more of this and you haven't consumed many calories. This most basic form of weight loss. It's not necessarily the best way to go about weight loss. There are much better ways to go about that. I'll talk about that in other videos. But at least the base form of that is what you do. And in fact, if you're talking about weight loss, the movie, what's that movie called? That Joker? Yeah, the Joker movie that came out, I think in 2018 or something. The main character for that, in order to get in shape for that role, get in shape as in become extremely thin, he actually changed his diet to just one apple per day. So if you want to go for an extreme weight loss, possible. Is it healthy? No, it's not healthy, but it's probably better than a lot of other things people eat. Let's get straight into trying this. Now, apple has anti-inflammatory aspects to it, the usual antioxidant type stuff. That can help reduce insulin resistance, which can prevent and fix diabetes. We'll go into that in a future video. I've got something interesting coming up for that one. And it can also be anti-cancer. All this stuff is anti-cancer. I mean, if you're eating this, it's helping to fight against stuff like that. And if you're eating processed stuff, it's helping to create it. That's a good one. Definitely looking at trying some more species or types of apples. Let me know which ones of the 7,000 varieties you tried. And if you're interested in trying this one, Me Apple it's called. Pretty good. Subscribe to the channel. This right here is called a feijoa. Oh, it's not right, it's an avocado. That is what that is. This is a fruit from New Zealand and it's described as a flavor of guava crossed with strawberry, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I've had this before. Go on, that feels soft. I'll get straight into the tasting of it. Looks cool. It smells a bit like grass. Like zesty grass. Let's try the flavor. Does have a good flavor. And I'll say correct. That definitely tastes like guava and strawberry mixed together. That's pretty interesting. It's an interesting fruit. Let me know in the comments if you actually even had this before. But let's look at some of the health benefits for this particular fruit. So, high in fiber, supporting the digestive system, as fruit usually does. Low glycemic index score, so less likely to spike your blood sugar. And it still tastes pretty sweet, so that's pretty good. High in vitamin C, B6, and potassium, which can help you counter against heart disease. Because like we've already talked about in previous videos, vitamin C is a major one for your body. It's really good. There are certain antioxidants in this which are supposed to help brain function. So it can help you be more focused, think faster, think sharper. That one's pretty good. All these antioxidants you get in all these fruits do that. Some are higher than others. This one's got certain ones that are high in that particular area. Other ones are high in other particular areas. So everything's always good to eat. And just one of these contains 480 milligrams of potassium, which is really good for maintaining a healthy blood pressure. So there's a lot of benefits to this, but besides all of that, it's a really unique actually flavor. Try some more. Very unique flavor. That's something you definitely want to try. Pineapple. Well, actually I can't do pineapple. This isn't even ripe. Yeah, I won't be eating that. So this video, watermelon. Got watermelon right here. Unfortunately, it's wrapped in plastic. I bought a whole one and when they delivered it, they gave me quarters wrapped in plastic. Let's get this out of the plastic first before we go any further. It's not really a way you want your fruit to be delivered. It's supposed to be fresh and healthy. Okay, well, there's watermelon. It looks cool. This one's the stripy type. There's other types of just green all around. A way you want to see if your watermelon's ripe, you're looking for a big yellow patch on one side of the watermelon. That pretty much tells you if it's ripe, which this one did have on one of the quarters. So of course you can see it is ripe inside. And it's a good one, it's still got the seeds in it. You don't really want the seedless variety because, you know, it's better to have more natural stuff. Now what is the main thing about watermelon? It's the first word, water. Watermelon is 92% water. So if you want to hydrate in a quick and tasty way, this is pretty much what you want. Vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, just the usual stuff you get in fruits. But what the extra part this one has is right here on the white part of the rind. In there is a high source of citrulline, which it's not, I mean, it's not like it's a brand new thing that is found, but it's starting to become a bit more mainstream in the information about citrulline. It's supposed to be very good for blood flow. And I'm pretty sure it improves the oxygen levels in your blood. So that's the white part of the rind. Has like a zesty sort of flavor to it. You get the same part in cucumbers and similar sort of melons and stuff like that, the white part of the rind. Anti-cancer, heart health, just the usual stuff you get with the antioxidants. But I think I want to have a bite of this. That's pretty tasty. And because it's mostly water, I mean, if I blend this up, it's probably like a cup of water, so I'll probably just eat this whole thing right now. Pretty good. There is research to be said about watermelon supposedly fighting off eye-related diseases, but the information isn't conclusive yet, so we won't go into all that. But that's pretty much the basic sort of vitamins you get. I mean, fruit is all basically the same. It's all got antioxidants, it's all got vitamin C. Some of them are stronger in the antioxidants and different types of antioxidants than others. So you can kind of choose which one you like best. Other ones have different sort of benefits, like the water content in this watermelon, or just the unique flavor in fruits like this, unique colors in fruits like this. I can't judge this because I can't eat it. But yeah, I mean, fruit is all good. Take another bite. That is it on the fruit. That's the last fruit I've got on this table here. So that's the last fruit I'm going to be looking at in this particular set of videos. But I've got something much more interesting coming up. We're going to be talking about health benefits of foods that you didn't think had health benefits, and a few other things too. So make sure you subscribe to that, and I'll see you on the next video.